Welcome to the training video for Technorides Admin Dashboard. In the Administrator Dashboard, you will be able to manage your company's activity and the settings that will enable you to customize the system. First, access with your administrator account. Inbox. In the Inbox tab, you will be able to see the messages from drivers, passengers, or companies that wish to join your service. In the History tab, you will be able to see your company's operations in real time. Operations can be filtered by different criteria. You can also filter by date range. You can export the list selecting the date range and then email to receive the file in Excel. You will also be able to access every operations timeline where you can see all of the activity registered during the operation. The scheduled trips show in their own section. In the Passengers tab, you can see the passengers registered to your services. You can add a new passenger or edit the info of current ones. In Employees tab, you can manage the activity and info of your employees. Here you can create new drivers or access detailed info of your employees. Every driver has a log of all his operations and invoices. In Billing tab, we can see the depth of the driver and his credit from corporate trips. You can collect partially, choosing which operations to collect. You can also pay partially, choosing which corporate trips to pay. From here, you can block a driver. You can also access a detailed log of his activity and connections. In the Dispatchers tab, you can see and edit your company's dispatchers, supervisors, and telephonists. In the Reports tab, you can see the reports of your operations, monthly, by driver, or daily. In the Settings tab, you can manage the different features of the system. In Time Zone, you can change the time zone of your company. This will affect all the activity in your system, so please be careful when changing this setting. In Drivers, you can customize different features related with the Drivers app. Track frequency is the time in seconds in which the system will update the location of your drivers. Drivers mobile app forces the drivers to enter the trip's cost at the end of the trip. Preview lets you choose which information will the app show to the driver when he receives a new trip alert. Call Passenger option allows drivers to call the passenger through the app. Auto Assign allows drivers to assign themselves the trips queued in the system. In Operations, you can customize the search system to your company's needs. Driver Amount defines the maximum amount of drivers who will receive the new trip alert for each operation. This reach radius sets the distance from the operation where the system will look for drivers. The reach radius of second degree sets how much will the initial radius grow to look for more drivers if there are none within the first one. If activated, the virtual dispatcher will be looking for drivers until one is found. Local search makes the autocomplete feature to use only locations within the area or state of your company. The scheduled trips execution time will set how much time in advance will the system launch scheduled trips. It has the option to set custom values. Driver payments lets you customize how you charge your drivers. Here you can choose how much will you charge your drivers for their trips, either by a percentage or by a flat amount. You can also select how often will you charge them. In parkings, you can set up the parking system where you can choose between square or circular parkings. You can set how close from the parking drivers must be to receive trips from that parking. You may also choose the distance within the driver in which the trips will be assigned. Here, you can see parkings in the map and create new ones. In the fees section, you will be able to choose your fee system. You can choose between distance or zones. Here you will enable the need for a destination address before booking a trip. You also set up the currency here. If your company uses the zone system, you can create and customize them here. To be able to create a new zone, you need to enter its name and locate it on the map. Then we can edit the fees for the operations between different zones. In the web page section, you can customize all the options from the booking web provided by Technorides system. In email, you can customize the logo, domain of your page, and the addresses for Android and iPhone stores attached to your company's mails. This was Technorides Admin Dashboard. Thank you for choosing us.